what do we got going on? So the last time we played this, we left Paris. The game, of course, begins in Paris. Um, we're playing as this fellow here, George, who's an American tourist who was in Paris. Whilst he was at a cafe, it was bombed and killed somebody. And so the police think they've kind of, like, I don't know, the police that we dealt with have been pulled off the case already in true, I don't know, Gabe Knight-esque kind of style. And so we're taking it into our own hands to kind of like dive into this. We know that the killer, we know a bunch about the killer, in fact, and we have a picture of him right here. So we're going to kind of poke around here, but in any case, the big clue that we found last time was that this has something to do with the Templars, and there is a piece of this I don't know, image that we have that has this tripod, and the tripod was dug up out here in Ireland. So we've traveled to Ireland to go to the kind of the dig site and talk to people. That's kind of my best understanding of it. In any case, we've talked to these folks over here, the violin players, or the fiddle player, I guess, is, I don't know, too busy to talk to us, but we did talk to these two fellows, as well as the bartender last time. We did glean some interesting information. I believe this is the guy we need to talk to. This guy did have a newspaper last time we were playing, but that seems to have disappeared. But, yeah, it is what it is. Yo, what's up, Stripes? Okay, I think we are set to start here. Sorry, phone's just going off. Guy sneezing over here. Just making sure we know. So we can go in the back. We can click on this, what I assume is like a dishwasher or something. We can talk to this guy. I don't think there's anything else in the area here we can interact with other than the folks to talk to. We also have a phone, which is good to know. So yeah, we'll talk to this fellow down here with the spectacles. Glasses gang, rise up. What's up with the side to side?
Fitzgerald? What? I need to speak with you urgently.
What is this reaction?
What's the problem?
Okay, guys, all sketched out here a little bit. Can you remind me of something that's not a puzzle spoiler? Yeah, go for it. That's fine. As long as it doesn't spoil anything, I'm happy to be reminded of things that I once knew. Didn't know Gabe Knight was in this game. It does seem like there's some parallels for me. I think like the story a little bit, you know, like solving a mystery or murder mystery, and you're not a cop, is one of those weird things. Oh, by the way, this is our inventory up here. So we've got that tissue, disgusting tissue with the face paint on it. We have this electric buzzer, like gag buzzer for our hand that no one's wanted to deal with. I'm assuming this is this is a matchbook that has been identified by one of these folks, I think, as being from one of three places, one of which being Slough. I just happen to remember that one. This is our tool that opens up sewer grates. This is a contractor card for a company that our killer here, this is a photograph of the killer that he apparently works for, or is some sort of shell company, who knows. We also have a funny clown nose. And of course, when the initial bombing happened, the guy was dressed up as a clown, so that's a thing. Yeah, George does love the buzzer. It's funny because he hates it initially, and then once he has it, he loves it. You can drink the ale the landlord has served you as a minor implication if you do. Oh, really? Okay. I forgot that we did order it. That's right. I don't even know if it's out there. I think it might be. It's hard to tell. It's quite small on my screen, but Baphomet's Curse. Oh, interesting. This game has all kinds of names. All right, we'll start talking about
Can I get you another
the
drink?
drink.
Oh, no, thank you. I shouldn't be drinking at all. I'm on tablets for my nerves. More than a pint and I'll pass out.
Okay, interesting.
Did you work at Professor Peagram's dig?
What gave you that idea?
McGuire says you did.
You don't believe that damned hooligan, do you?
Why not?
His probation officer could tell you a tale or two.
Ah. Yeah, he's very sketched out. Very sketched out. What was the American name? So it's called Circle of Blood in the US, from my understanding. Circle of Blood. Very different than the other two names, apparently. This dig site's the one that the tripod was found on, by the way.
Have you heard about the gem which Peagram found?
I heard a rumor, but you can't believe everything you hear or see, can you?
Suppose.
Where can I find Professor Peagram?
I heard he's gone fishing. I don't know where.
On fishing.
What can you tell me about the castle?
There's nothing there, just an old ruin.
How old?
I really couldn't tell you.
Have you ever explored the castle yourself?
I used to play there sometimes, when I was a kid. Then one of the little uns fell off the wall, broke his head and died.
Oh.
We didn't go there anymore.
You haven't been up there recently?
No.
Jeez. It's like a turn. Interesting. Yeah, there's supposed to be ghosts in this castle. That was the I don't know, the guy, like the 13-year-old kid going on 45 told us.
What does this red nose suggest to you?
Blood.
Why's that?
I used to bleed a lot when I was a kid. Every time there was a playground scrap, I'd end up with a bloody nose. I wouldn't have minded, but I wasn't even involved in the scraps.
What is this red nose?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. I was like, go on with that. That's an interesting thing.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No. At least I don't think so.
Look closely. He has a scar on his face.
No, I'm sure I don't know him.
Okay.
Do you recognize?
No.
Sometimes you can ask twice. That's what I'm kind of doing a second
Check
time
out
on it.
this pass.
Yeah. It's yours, is it?
Not exactly. Do you recognize the name?
Thomas Merlin? No. Never heard of him.
So that's the killer's name, right? One of them.
What do you think this tool is used for?
Something to do with horses?
Wrong. It's for opening manhole covers.
Wrong.
Oh, really? Well, you learn something every day.
Loves the tool. Loves the buzzer, loves the tool.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No.
Okay.
Shake my hand.
It's a trick, isn't it?
Damn it, you're right. I can't seem to fool anyone.
I wish I had the confidence to go up to some random person and be like, shake my hand. And then to do this, like, I'm going to press you for information, and you're obviously uncomfortable. This guy is, like, shooting his eyes back and forth. Be like, let's grab my hand. Grab my hand.
What does this tissue suggest to you?
Nothing.
Okay, so that's about everything in
See you
terms of
later.
that. Doesn't know where the dig site is, right? Is that what it ended up saying? Did we break him on that? All right, let's talk to our guy over here, Sneezy McGee.
Hi there, old timer.
What an entrance.
What? Nasty cold you've got there. As soon as the words left my lips, I regretted them.
Is there such a thing as a cold which isn't nasty? I put the question to Father Mahoney. Father, says I, why were we born to suffer snot?
What did he say?
He said it's my reward for being out all night like a sinner. Pious prig. Anyway, this is no ordinary cold. 'Tis the hay fever.
Oh,
Polynosis?
Thank you. You're not a policeman, are you?
Excuse me?
Police? No. I'd know it if you were.
I feel the hay fever there. It's been killing me lately. Everybody keeps asking if George is a cop, and I haven't yet put together what that suggests, but
Do you know Pegram, the archaeologist?
That's the scrawny fellow who was poking around at the castle, isn't it?
the castle.
No, I don't know him.
Were you aware that Pegram was conducting an archaeological dig?
I don't meddle in other people's affairs. They don't interest me.
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
I told you, I never heard of him.
Pegram.
Can you tell me how to get into the castle?
Don't even think about it, me bucko. Lochmarn Castle is haunted.
That's what the kid outside told me, but I don't believe
He
it.
is a kid.
Then you're a fool.
I really think the kid outside is like maybe 60 years old.
Have you ever seen the ghost?
To be sure, with me very own eyes.
Oh, that's the whole thing. It could be as simple as that, right?
Can you describe the ghost?
It was horrible. A wee stunted beast, long beak, straggly, flappy wings.
Are you sure it wasn't a wild animal? A rabbit or a skunk or something?
Skunk. In
Skunk?
Lochmarn? That'll be the day.
I guess skunks aren't really
No, that was a ghost, to be sure.
a native thing out here. I didn't really think about that.
I think I know what you saw on the castle wall.
Oh?
I know what I saw.
I don't think so. It was the kid, McGuire.
What?
He was up on the wall last Tuesday night. He thought you were the Phantom of Lochmarn.
Only dear.
Oh,
Oh, that's the end of the I was waiting for him to sneeze again and say something else.
Ghosts don't bother me. I still want to visit that castle.
you can't. It's not open to the public.
There's no one around to stop me, is there?
That's right. Nothing human, anyhow.
Can I buy you a beer?
Very kind, I'm sure. But I don't drink the stuff Leary sells.
What's wrong with it?
I've seen what it can do.
Okay. That makes me not want to have the beer.
What does this red nose mean to you?
I suppose you're collecting for charity?
No, I'm not. I want to know if you've seen someone wearing a nose like this.
No, I haven't.
George definitely doesn't get that.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Is that supposed to be you?
No, I don't have a scar on my face and I'm not from the Middle East.
I can't tell without me glasses.
Do you recognize...
Okay.
Take a look at this ID card.
Take a look. Oh, yes. Little plastic picture.
I don't suppose it means anything to you, does it?
No.
Anytime anybody shows me a picture, I'm gonna say that now. Or anything. Hands me a card. I'm like, ooh, little plastic picture.
Can you identify this tool?
Let me know what you
No.
think of this tool.
What does this matchbook mean to you?
Nothing. Go away and stop bothering me.
Oh, he's starting to get sick of us now. Oh, the hand, though.
Hey, would you like to shake my... no, on second thought, forget it.
Oh.
You could make use of this tissue.
Never use them. Those things are unhygienic.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't use that
I'll
one, I
see you later.
suppose. Okay, well, we have talked to everybody. I guess our next move is to go to the castle, I suppose. Can we use this dishwasher thing? We just break in
Hey.
back here?
Where do you think you're going?
Excuse me?
No customers behind the bar. Ever.
Ever. Ooh. I'm assuming this will be the same.
Get out. Get out. Get out.
Yeah, okay. Is there anything else we can get from the bartender other than the drink? I'm a bit nervous to do the drink
Excuse me?
Yes, sir?
based on the other things. But then again... no. Oh, thanks, Archie. Yeah, I appreciate the help. Usually it's alright in here, but you never know. You get some new
I don't
people
want
in.
anything.
Just give me a shout when you do.
Oh, is that the... Okay, we're drinking it. We're in it now. Alright, well, we'll see what happens now. It's the real ale. Alright, we've tried to go in all of these things, right?
I tugged at the trapdoor, but it was locked from the inside.
Yeah, we've done these with the tool as well. Let's see if this kid
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
has anything else to say here.
Are you sure Fitzgerald worked at the dig?
Oh, yes. It was him, all right. Would I tell a lie?
Well, he denies it.
I saw them together only last night.
I wish you'd told me that sooner. What were they doing?
Pegram gave Fitzy a box. He didn't look too happy about it.
I knew it. But how am I going to persuade him to part with it?
Break his fingers.
Nah, I couldn't
Oh,
do that.
jeez.
I could.
Thanks for the offer, kid, but I'll try a more subtle approach.
Chinese burns?
Who is this kid? Yeah, if there's something coming up, just don't let me know about it, because I want to kind of experience it for the first time. I think that's what Archie's getting at.
Do you know where I could find Fitzgerald?
He's inside, but you won't get no sense out of him.
How come? Is he drunk?
He's like a frightened rabbit. A real bag of nerves. Why, the fella's scared of his own shadow.
Anything else you'll say?
What's Fitzgerald scared of?
Everything and everyone.
So I shouldn't have any trouble getting him to talk.
He's a pushover. But don't scare him too much. Try the soft touch. Butter him up a bit.
Okay.
I heard that Pegram had found a legendary gem.
That's right. It's been the talk of Lochman all week.
You haven't seen the gem, have you?
Hell no. I reckon Pegram made off with it. If I was him, I'd go to Amsterdam, chop it up and sell it. He could be living the life of Riley instead of digging holes.
Alright, we've gone through all of these things.
See you
with
later,
the
kid.
Okay, mister.
Okay. I'm guessing we need to go to the castle. Are we just tanked right now, or is that well just? It does seem like we're swaying a little bit more. That's kind of funny. I wonder if this unlocks something else now that we know we can scare him
Hello.
or something.
McGuire says he saw you working at the dig. What's more, he saw you talking with Pegram.
Oh.
He's a little liar. He'll say anything to get attention.
Well, it's his word against yours, I guess.
Okay, that's it. Shake my hand.
Shake my hand.
It's a trick, isn't it?
Damn it, you're...
Okay, never mind.
See you later.
I guess there must be another step to that. And oh yeah, we can't get this thing open yet either. Not really
I
quite
tugged at
sure.
the plastic cover, but it didn't move.
Quite sure what it is, but
Hey,
What do you want to know?
is there anything else? Okay, cool.
see you later.
Okay, mister.
Let's do it. So I'm gonna... Yeah, we're good. Good. I guess I'll save quick because safety and all that. To the castle. I don't think there's anything else that we're missing on here. Okay, we've got guy having a read here. Can use these bales of hay. We've got a gate. Back. Anything else? And then the room scrolls. Okay. Got it. Let's talk.
Hi, do you speak English?
Well, now,
What if I was to say no? An implication of cognizance shrouded in denial. A pretty poser of a paradox indeed.
I gave him the look I'd perfected when I was 12 and was going to be the greatest hypnotist of all time. It was a killer.
Are you attempting to hypnotize me, or is it the constipation you're suffering?
I was a little out of practice.
What was that? A child or a man, right? I'm 13 going on 60. Sounds like a full-grown man at least, though. I think we tried shaking his hand before, and I don't think it worked. Unless we did do it, I don't remember.
Have you seen Professor Pegram?
No, he's packed up and gone.
Do you happen to know where?
Back in England, I suppose.
Do you think Pegram's disappearance is due to the curse?
Look at the facts. He dug up the gem. He disappeared. Bingo. It doesn't take a degree in mathematics to work that one out, does it? You don't have to be a smarty Pythagoras with a calculator.
I guess not.
Pegram has run off with the gem.
Bingo.
What can you tell me about the castle?
Not much, I'm sorry to say. Most of its history is long forgotten. Ah, but if these old stones could only speak, what stories they'd tell. Stories to make your toes curl and your blood run cold. You know, this castle is said to be over 600 years old.
Yeah, that is an amazing way to put that. Check them.
Who built the castle?
Mad Phelan, the first Lord of Lochmarn. Well, I say lord, but actually he was little more than a village chieftain. He built his castle from the remains of the Templar Preceptory.
Templar. Okay, that's a word.
Where was the site of the Templar Preceptory?
Got the music.
Right here on Temple Hill. Phelan built right on top of the old wall. It's said that deep beneath these walls there's a Templar chapel.
Okay.
Did Pegram discover the chapel?
I don't know. His workers were sworn to secrecy.
Okay, well, obviously we'll go back, talk to Fitzpatrick about that one.
Do you mind if I climb up your haystack to get into the castle?
Is that what we're doing?
You'd break your stupid neck for sure. Do you think I'd stand by and see your brains dashed out?
I'd be very careful, and I promise not to sue.
You won't get the chance. Not while I'm here to stop you.
Classic George. I won't sue. Don't worry, I'm not going to sue you.
Good book?
A book? It's a passport to a world of fantasy and imagination.
Oh,
Yeah,
Loon?
what's the title?
Creative Shelving for Beginners. The 1978 edition.
The newest high fantasy tale from Brian Moriarty.
What's so cool about Home Improvement?
There's nothing like it. The resinous autumnal aroma of seasoned wood, the rhythmic rasp of the play. Ah, no wonder our Lord came to earth as the son of a humble carpenter. I bet he was a wizard with a chisel and a length or two before.
Loves this book.
Surely the portrayal of Christ's adoptive family as humble artisans is a symbolic metaphor.
I don't know about that, but I know they were carpenters. Haven't you read the book?
Well, no. But I have seen The Greatest Story Ever Told, and I don't recall Jesus putting up any shelves. Does this false nose mean anything to you?
Different room.
You're a circus clown.
No, but I got this from someone who disguised himself as a clown.
Is that a fact? Why did you do that now?
He's a psychotic killer. I think he may be connected with Pegram's disappearance.
Every once in a while, you can tell that they must have changed where they were recording something. And, like, sometimes they're, like, in a big, empty, echoey room. And other times it's, like, a normal sounding voiceover. And then other times it sounds like an incredibly quiet, but I guess not reverby voiceover. It's been very jarring sometimes. I don't know if that's like something specific to does this happen in the old version or what, but yeah, that's weird. Maybe did they fix that maybe in the director's cut? I don't even know.
Did I show you this nose?
Yes, you did.
Like, I wonder if you can tell when they were recorded based on, like, what the location is. Like, maybe the nose was done earlier than,
Do you recognize the man in this
like,
photograph?
this, which sounds fine.
No, but I wouldn't trust him. His eyes are too close together. He's not a friend of yours, is he?
Oh no, far from it. In fact, I believe it's the face of a killer.
In fact.
I knew it! Piggy eyes. Can't trust him.
Whoa.
Do you recognize
I already told you.
Yeah, fair.
Do you recognize the name on this card?
I can't read that little writing.
It says Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics.
Is that your name, Tommy Merlin?
No, but what a great stage name. It had what my high school hypnosis act had lacked, style and class. For a few seconds, I bathed in spotlights on a thundering tide of applause. Tommy Merlin, hypnotist.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, I just remembered something.
I love this, like, random, like, note from his past that he loves hypnotism. It's so random.
Does this tool mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't. Is it used on sheep?
No, it's for lifting the covers off drains.
Never. How?
Well, the end of the tool fits into the hole in the cover.
They'd slip out. Angles are wrong. You'd never do it.
I have. I did it in Paris.
So there. What do you think about
Does
my
this
tool?
You already showed me that, and I wasn't impressed.
Same thing in Steel Sky. Picking up traffic, and they had to do. Oh, got you. Okay, that's interesting. We'll get to that game in due time. That one's on the list as well.
What do you make of this matchbook?
Seems ordinary enough to me.
Okay.
Would you like to shake my hand?
What is this? I don't do that male bonding stuff.
Is that what that is?
Come on, forget your prejudice and shake hands.
Never. It's not natural.
Come on, forget...
Never.
It's unnatural to shake people's hands. This is a power stance as well, which I'm enjoying quite a
What do you
bit.
make of this tissue?
That's a sorry sight to wave about in public.
Oh, it's theatrical grease paint.
And that makes it all right, does it? I must remember that next time someone complains about the state of me handkerchief.
Oh, the re-recorded lines are the ones that stands out. I got you. Jeez.
I have to go now.
Can't win. All right, so I'm assuming he's going to stop me from climbing up on to the hail bales. We'll give that a shot soon enough. But I want to kind of see what else is over here. Okay, so this is the end, it looks like. I guess we'll just try the door. Maybe this is like Monkey Island 2. We just got to open the door, even though it looks like you can't open it. Okay.
Pushing with all my strength got me nowhere. They didn't budge. I really need to start working out.
A little bit of introspection there. Can we... Okay. This is all one hotspot, I take it. Yeah. Alright, well, I guess what we could do is we'll try to climb up.
Get away, you silly noodle! Can't you see the load's unstable?
You silly noodle. Oh, I'm going to use that one all the time. Okay. Okay. Can I climb it from like a different side, or is it just one big hitbox?
Climb on the cart, pea-brain! Get down, you lemon-brained lummox!
I love these insults. Okay, he's just run out of them. Maybe this kid,
Hey,
man.
McGuire.
What do you want to know?
No, he doesn't know anything. I was curious
later,
if maybe he had a some insight into how. Oh, hang on. How to work our way up that hay bale. Where he's like, "Oh, that guy hates when you do this." Do 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 do. I forgot about that command. Should add that to the chest thing and just see who catches him. Alright. This guy's got something for me. Talk to me.
Hello.
Maybe not. Is that it?
Sorry to...
These guys have anything? This is interesting.
Hey!
Hey.
Hello there again, mister.
Oh, we do have a little bit of
Do you remember seeing Sean Fitzgerald at the dig?
the dig.
Let me see now. I think me brain box needs a spot of lubrication.
Oh, are you... I see what he's doing here. Let's get him a bev.
Can I buy you a drink?
You most certainly can.
Give me a drink for my friend here.
Who, Doyle? Has he conned you into buying for him? Shame on you, Patrick. Same again. Just a point this time, Michael. 1 point of brown coming up.
Okay, so let's see if we can get some info here. I don't think we have money. Like, I don't see, like, it's not like we only have so many pieces of 8 like we do in some other games. So.
Do you remember Sean Fitzgerald now?
I can picture the scene as if it was only last week. Come to think of it, it was only last week. Fitzgerald was there all right. Him and a bunch of students. He was speaking with the boss man.
The boss man, okay.
Bye for now.
Who the boss man is.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien. Hello there. What now?
Okay, nothing new for
Oh,
Mr.
nothing.
O'Brien. Alright. Let's ask about the boss. Talking to Bruce Springsteen. huh?
Hello.
Doyle told me you definitely worked at the dig. He's seen you there. You might as well admit it.
Just my luck. Grasped up by a delinquent and a dimwit.
I need to talk to Professor Pegram, if he's still alive.
What do you mean? Is he in danger?
Yeah, you too, if I'm right.
You're not from the Social Security.
Hell no. What makes you think that?
Well, I was claiming benefit at the same time I was working for Pegram.
I'm not in a position to make judgments, Sean. That's between you and your conscience. All I want is to talk to Pegram about the gem.
But he's not here.
I know that. But he left that package with you,
Oh,
didn't he?
package. A little bit more info here. Based on real people the creator encountered. Okay.
So where did Pegram go?
I don't know. I swear it. He came to see me early this morning. Said he was leaving. He asked me to give this package to a guy called Marquet.
Marquet. It's funny because between his animations and this guy sneezing to no end, like every time we have a line of dialogue in here, it just it takes forever for us to get through it.
Show me what's in the package, Sean.
It's in the box.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I promised the professor.
So what? You didn't have any qualms about your benefit scam.
Oh,
So where's the harm in taking a peek
I'm not
inside
judging.
Pegram's
I'm gonna
package?
throw it back in your face.
You don't know these people. I can't. I don't dare.
That's fair, I think.
This is your last chance to show me the package, Fitzgerald. I've been patient with you, but now it's time to kick ass.
What?
He'll kill me.
Who will?
The man from Paris. Jack Marquet. Pegram told me if I gave him the package unopened, I'd hear no more about it. But if I double-crossed Marquet, I'd be dead.
Oh. That was exactly what I was thinking, Archie, is like, this must be a really difficult section to get through. Hopefully there aren't too many. I guess you probably do need to take a bunch of these dialogues probably to move this story along. But yeah, it's gotta be crazy.
I'll deal with Jacques Marquet.
Why did he say that like Gabe Knight did?
Give the package to me.
No, why should I trust you?
That's
I
fair.
don't know who to trust anymore. I wish I'd never even heard of the Lochmarn gem.
What was that?
Hey, I just seen a big red.
Get out of here, Maguire. Come back when you're old enough.
What's the lad howling about?
A big red sports car. Sean Fitzgerald's been runned over.
Oh no!
Get out! Noisy little tyke.
Maybe you should send out some medicinal brandy, Michael.
Oh, yes? And who's going to pay for it?
Not me.
Me too, neither.
So he's been run over. Well, that can't be good. By a big red sports car. Also, the kid who's also a man but is a kid did that from like 4 rooms over. Oh, the
I
cover
was
is
telling
falling
the
off.
truth about Fitzy, mister.
Okay, calm down. Now tell me what happened.
I was standing here, minding my own business, when I saw this beautiful red sports car coming up over the hill.
Oh, we get a flashback.
Look at that, says I. And I going over to take a closer look. Next thing, Fitzy comes tearing out of the pub and nearly knocks me on my ass. But the car just flies at him. It was too fast for poor old Fitzy, and hit him an awful wallop. He goes flying up on top. Jesus, says I thought he was a goner. Next thing, the driver hops out, and I couldn't believe my eyes. He was dressed like a bloody pixie.
Oh no! It's our guy. We knew the pixie outfit was going to be the next murder, right? What a ridiculous little cutscene, by the way. I feel bad about this guy. It seemed like he's, I don't know, I guess he wasn't perfect, but sheesh.
Did this pixie have a scar on his cheek?
I couldn't see. He was wearing a stupid mask. Are you a special agent?
Sorry to disappoint you, kid, but I'm not.
I'm just a wannabe hypnotist.
Did Fitzgerald drop anything when he was hit?
I didn't see. It all happened so fast.
All right.
See you later, kid.
Okay,
Shake-
mister.
Shake my hand now, maybe. All right, so we gotta check this out, obviously, because this was a thing we couldn't get open, and it's now open. They showed it twice.
I pushed the switch down, but in doing so it snapped off in my hand.
So you just broke it.
It was impossible to return the switch to its original position.
Way to go, man!
The plastic cover had been smashed by the pixie's car, revealing a switch. It was impossible to return the switch to its original position.
Okay. I guess we go. Can we open this now? Is this like an entrance thing here, or maybe it's something inside?
I tugged at the trapdoor, but it was locked from the inside.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we go in. Absolutely nothing seems different in here. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Why won't you shake my hand?
Because I don't know where you've been.
Thanks.
Thanks. Okay. Oh, okay, so this is... What is this? We can pick something up here? What is this? Oh, it's like a string thing? Picks it up and down.
Hello again.
Hello again.
What?
What's that you're making?
It's a necklace, me bucko.
Oh, sure. Made out of steel wire?
That's right. A necklace for my pretty one. When my little lover feels it round her slender neck, she'll be mine. All mine.
What?
If I was a woman, I wouldn't think much of a wire necklace.
It's not made for a woman. I've got my sights on tastier dishes than women. Flesh as smooth and tender as a maiden's. Bones as soft and white as a newborn babe's. Rabbit, lad. That's what gets my juices flowing.
Okay. It's like we're walking a very interesting path here at the moment. Yeah. Good gravy.
Ah, so you're making snares to trap rabbits.
That's right. Do you have a problem with that?
Damn
Initially,
right
I
do.
did.
Isn't it painful?
Only if I get me fingers caught.
I'm talking about the rabbits. Do they feel much pain?
You bet.
What? So you're telling me this guy has been hacking up a lung in the corner for hours, and this is what he's really up to out here. Good gravy. Triple COVID. Yeah, and this guy won't shake my hand because he doesn't know where my hand's been. Meanwhile, this guy's just hanging out in the corner.
I'll see you later.
So what is the point of this? Can I pick it up?
As soon as the old guy looked away, I grabbed his piece of wire.
Take that. Okay, maybe we can use that outside somehow. Okay, what is this? Is that the drink? Can't see.
I was about to reach for the pump when I came to my senses. A rash move like that in a strange country with strange customs could be my last.
Pump. Oh, is that the tap, I guess? Did he get another piece of wire out?
It was a short piece of wire twisted into a rough circle.
Is it here? Nope, just gonna shrug. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. We're just shrugging now.
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
What do you think this wire could be used for?
Stealing cars. There's only one problem.
The local policeman?
No. Nobody in Lochmarn got a car.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
He's only got one. Okay. I guess it's just the animation continues, I suppose. It's a really interesting part of the game because, like, obviously we want to get into the castle, but it's not being crazy direct, or at least, like, not perceiving it quite yet. Okay, yeah. He just has his own copy. I'm just gonna check on this guy again. Let's see if we got something here.
Hello there again.
Yeah, we got a little bit here.
What do you know about leprechauns, Doyle?
What? Where'd that come from?
Leprechauns! Is it the little people you're talking about? Sure, and a cousin of mine was wed to one.
Oh, come on. Do you really expect me to believe that?
It's the truth, I'm telling you. She fell asleep on a fairy ring, see? When she woke up, there he was. A little fella, all in green.
Go
Tell me
on,
more about your cousin and the leprechaun.
please.
Oh, no.
Well, young Mary was speechless, especially when the leprechaun up and spoke to her. Be my bride, me darling, says he, and she'll never want for riches again. Okay, says she, and he slips a ring of daisies on her finger.
Amen.
So there you are, proof that the little people exist.
Well, that's no proof. All you have is her word for it.
Not so. The following spring, she had a little baby.
Did the leprechaun's promise come true?
George.
What promise was that now?
That she'd never want for riches again.
Now, there's the strangest thing. She never did.
I thought you said she was claiming the social part.
Indeed, Mr. O'Brien, but there's riches and riches. She told me, Pat, she says, that little darling boy is all the riches in the world to me.
Bye for now.
Amazing. What is going on here? I guess I'm gonna, before I come back here and start interrogating everybody, I'm going to maybe go check the hay bale guy quick. I'm trying to think of like the things that I could do, I guess. I guess the suggestion is sort of like we need to get rid of that guy. We need to move him somewhere else. But there's also a whole bunch of areas within the bar that we have not had access to either, so it's kind of an interesting
Hi, it's me again.
So I
situation.
see. What now?
Here we go, car.
Did you happen to see a red sports car down on the road?
I caught a glimpse of a flash of red on the hill and heard the racket. Sure, it was an awful noise. A sports car, you say?
A Ferrari, to be exact.
A
Oh,
racing car. And what was it doing here? The poor fella must have been lost.
well.
The driver of the Ferrari was involved in an accident.
Is that so?
Yeah, he knocked somebody down outside the bar.
What an idiot! How could a thing like that happen?
He was traveling too fast.
So fast, he ran right under the car?
I mean, the car was traveling too fast.
But you'd have thought the idiot could have heard it coming.
Well.
Maybe you know the guy who was hit by the Ferrari. His name is Sean Fitzgerald.
Oh, I know him all right. That's me nephew, the
Oh.
idiot responsible for the stacking of my hay cart. Was he killed by the car?
Oh no, but he has been abducted.
Well, that's a relief now.
Aren't you going to look for your nephew?
What for? From what you say, it's too late.
Well, you could report the matter to the police.
Better not. Besides, what could they do?
Well, they could mount a search.
They have only the one bicycle between them. In a question of superior acceleration, I put me money on the Ferrari.
I mean, I get the logic, but that's pretty, yeah, not super caring,
I
is
think
it?
you ought to know exactly what Sean has gotten himself into.
I'm not sure I want to know.
But you're his uncle, his own flesh and blood.
You're right, but what can I do? If I'm not here to guard it, some idiot might try to climb the haystack. What a moral dilemma. Stay here and guard this potentially lethal agricultural construction, or to go off in search of the prodigal nephew, the very man responsible for said hazard? It'll need some thinking about.
Why, there's no problem.
You're right. Why didn't I think of it before? We'll demolish the haystack.
Yeah, George could do it himself, right? This is what an interesting scenario that's
You
unfolding
don't
here.
have to demolish the haystack to go look for Sean. I'll stay here in your place and warn anyone who's silly enough to climb it.
Marvelous. I think I should start me inquiries in the bar.
All right, we
He
did it.
strode off in the direction of McDevitt's bar, leaving me to contemplate the stack of hay.
So I am a little bit nervous about climbing this, only because the game has repeatedly told me to not do it. So I guess what we're gonna do, is we're gonna save and then try climbing, of course. Oh boy, okay, we're just short, it looks like.
The stack of hay stopped, short of the top of the wall. Even if I stretched as far as I could, the wall was out of reach. What I needed was a slice or two of Alice's Wonderland.
Okay, so we can... That's the exit, obviously. Go back down. Got something here. Okay, I guess this is like a brick that we can step on, perhaps? Pull out? Guess we'll try that.
I pushed my fingers into the narrow crack. It went back several inches into the rock.
Okay.
I pushed my fingers into the narrow crack. It went back several inches into the rock. There was a narrow crack between two of the stones where the centuries-old mortar had crumbled away.
Okay. What is... So, I mean, I guess this is sort of... trying the tool on everything. Must be a reason we still have
I
it.
inserted the end of the lifting key in the mortarless crack and gave it a firm shove. It remained lodged in the wall, jutting out to form a step.
Okay.
I tugged at the lifting key and found it was held quite securely.
Okay. I mean, this seems good. Okay. We got it. We're not dead yet. Yet. Oh, it's the ghost. The ghost. Okay. All right. We're in here. Oh yeah, we have lost it. That's true, Rosebuster. No more people asking about the tool or asking people about the tool. All right, so we can go down. We can go back up. So I guess that suggests that we can go back to the bar if we need to. I don't know what this is exactly. Maybe like an axle from a wagon or something. Goat obviously shouts out to the goat. And yeah, I think that's it. Down. This is all part of that. Okay. So I guess we'll have to see what happened. Can we get close? Is the goat going to attack me? Oh, did we die to the goat? The goat. We perished to the goat? Oh no, okay, we're good. It's like that would be the easily the best death. It's like the goat. Okay, we can scroll the room as well. This is so good. I like that it like brings its rope back as well. Okay. So we can't get to either of these things thanks to the goat. Can we talk
Hey,
to
Billy.
him?
The animal fixed on me with an evil glare. Behind the malice and resentment, there was a cool intelligence. How you doing, boy? I felt as threatened as I'd been by the assassin and his goons in Paris.
A cool intelligence.
Hey, Billy. The
Hey,
goat
Billy.
responded with a cool and penetrating stare. It was the fiercest, meanest-looking old goat I'd ever laid eyes upon.
Okay, we've got a real player here. Just in case. I feel like the goat is capable of things that are unthinkable right now. So we must have to use some sort of item with the goat. I don't know what. Do you want to shake my hand? No. Just check. Just checking. I mean, this thing was meant to catch rabbits. It's a good thing every time we get knocked over, we go into a bunch of like a pile of sand. Okay, I have to think here. Oh, jeez. It's funny because, like, George will start walking towards wherever I clicked, right? And I keep clicking, like, in the spots that I just failed at. And so it just goes and does it again. Alright, I'm thinking I don't have what I need to get past this. If it's an item, I don't think I have it yet. I don't know what. I mean, obviously we want to go down. That must be something to do with the dig. We know that this like thing is underneath the castle, right? This sort of like wagon wheel thing, whatever this ends up being, I'm not quite sure why we need it yet, but obviously it's a thing, so we have to think about it. I guess we'll go up. We just end up back on the other side of the wall. Okay, we do. Can we go back down without perishing? Okay, we can. So we can go back and forth. And there's no other door, I guess. Inside, like I
Pushing
can't.
with all my strength got me nowhere.
Yeah, I know, George. Yeah, so there's not like a way for us to unlock the door. Because my thought was like, oh, maybe it's kind of like Full Throttle where you kind of go in and then you can open the gate a different way later on or whatever it is. Like, maybe it wasn't Full Throttle. I don't know. Anyways, just thinking. I wonder what happens when we go back into the pub again because obviously the other guy like left. This is one of 2 adventure game puzzles that have their own Wikipedia pages. Amazing. The other one that I always hear about that I didn't have a problem with, but I was also playing the remastered version, was the one in Full Throttle with the wall puzzle. I always hear about that one.
Hello. Hello there. Let me introduce you to my pals.
We've already met.
Yeah, clearly missing. He's grieving, obviously.
I want you to know you have my sympathy.
Oh, it's just terrible, awful. It's the worst news I heard all day. Let's top the bad news all right for this week and the next.
Oh,
The
2
whole
weeks.
year. It's worse than that. It's the worst disaster in living memory.
Isn't it the biggest calamity in the history of the village?
I would say it's the biggest in the history of Ireland.
The most awesome disaster since mankind paddled out of the primal plop.
Primal
There's
plop.
no beer.
Oh no. That's a hilarious twist.
Is a glass of beer more important than a man's life?
Were you talking to me?
To all of you. Sean Fitzgerald has met with God knows what, and all you can do is drink.
Sean has gone for a ride in a flash car, that's all. Why don't you calm down and join us?
What about Sean? Why aren't you out looking for him?
There's no point in launching an ill-equipped expedition to save the lad. In a life-or-death situation, preparation is essential. That's why I slipped in here.
For a point.
I was gonna say.
Come on, forget your prejudice and shake hands.
Never. It's not natural.
I gotta go.
Is there anybody we can talk to the
Excuse me?
bartender about here, the landlord?
Yes, sir?
Nope.
I don't want anything.
Just give me a shot.
Actually, let me ask him
Excuse me.
about the
Yes, sir.
wire here quick. What's new?
Does this piece of wire mean anything to you?
Good God, man. Put it away.
What's the problem?
Don't play the innocent with me, mister. What you do with that wire is your own business, but don't drag me into it.
What?
Does this piece of wire...
No.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. Interesting. What's up?
Hello again.
Gianver. Geo.
What?
Yeah, no tips yet. I'll as Archie said, I'll ask if I need one. I've only just stumbled upon that puzzle, so
I'll see you later.
but I'm preparing for the worst. I'm glad so many people know about this game and the puzzles and stuff, though. It's kind of fun. Yeah, still nothing over here. I don't know. Is there anything else we can use on this? Do we use like the buzzer on this? It's like electric, right? No. Figured I'd pop over here while we still can.
It was impossible to retrieve.
That's not very helpful. It's impossible. It's just impossible.
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
Right. Just
See you later,
wondering,
kid.
Okay, mister.
wondering if anybody had comments about, like in the game, had comments on the goat, but that has not come up as a an option. Did I click it without an item? Yes, I did. That was like the little section, I guess. We tried talking, I guess, to the goat. Where he's like, the goat was angry, my friends. We can try it again here. It's like this talk verb. Hey, Billy.
Hey, Billy. The goat responded with a cool and penetrating stare.
Yeah, I think that's about as far.
The goat's movements were restricted by a halter tied to a metal post.
Okay.
The goat's... Hey, Billy. The goat responded with a cool and penetrating stare. It was a rusted piece of iron, maybe part of a plow or something.
Yeah, there we go. I forgot to look at this thing. I was like, what is that?
The top of a ladder rose out of the squarely dug hole.
It must be the dig.
It was a rusted piece of iron, maybe part of a plow or something.
A plow. So I'm not going to read that in curiosity of thinking that could be a real answer to something. I only got right at the top of it. But again, please don't backseat in this. I've never played it, and it's no fun if other people give me the solutions. Thankfully, I started reading through that comment and was like, "Oh, that seems like it might be." That's not just a comment. I just need to think. So, what is it, Django? This is the current inventory. Again, please don't spoil the solutions. Don't spoil anything. I have to cook on it here. Thanks, Archie. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's still good. Please none of those. In fact, The stream has been super good about these. I've done so many playthroughs at this point and haven't had that problem, but there we go. Yeah. In fact, I can do that right now. I probably will have to look into this moderation stuff here. There we go. Thank you, Archie, for doing that. Hey, Slames James.
Hey, Billy. The goat responded with a cool and penetrating stare.
Penetrating stare. So yeah, there's only two kind of interactive spots here. We've got this axle thing over here, this plow thing. Calls it a plow, right? I can kind of see that now. There's kind of like spikes coming up. And then there's the actual, presumably the exit. Over here. And then we go back. I've talked about everybody. I don't think that I'm missing. I don't think anything happened here, but let's see. I'm gonna try clicking on this again. See what happens. The goat is quick. That's for sure. And the reaction time. It's so weird. I'm trying to figure out like where we can even walk. I can't even click here. I'm like clicking to get close here. So I think it literally comes down to these like I don't know. Can I go further to the right after he's hit? Or is this yeah, okay. So you have to walk around this like I guess like collection of sandbags. Oh, I don't want to do that again. And then I'm assuming it's the same thing here. I can't click it all in here. Can I go far to the right? Can we maybe try to like go wide? No. I'm gonna have to stew on this one a little bit. I do like that if I don't click, George just sits there. Just laying back there, just like contemplating his life, like, what am I doing in Ireland right now? I think we might be at a part where I need to maybe try giving our goat friend an item or something. Maybe we can try that.
Hey, Billy. The goat responded with a cool and penetrating stare.
This is definitely an interesting puzzle that we have not kind of seen anything of quite yet. So I can probably, yeah, okay. So these are interactable still with the items. We haven't done too many item-based puzzles yet. So much of this has been just talking to the people and then kind of moving along. Is there a way to make myself look like a goat? Just look at him. Just This is a tricky one, folks. I'm very much enjoying this, but be careful where I click, because as soon as I click, when George gets up, he's going immediately to where I'm supposed to be moving. Catch you later, Cat Brown. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you again for the raid. Nothing else in here, right? I'm... Hmm. This is a tricky one. I wonder, I guess maybe I don't have everything. I guess the other kind of thing we could chase. So there's part of the pub that we have not been able to get access to. Now, I don't know why that would be related to this, unless there's something behind the bar, I guess.
It was a rusted piece.
I don't think I can even use an item on this or that without this happening. Although, in that last attempt there, it did appear that I could go here. Hang on. Okay, that time it didn't happen. Let's see if this works. Oh, hang on. Don't do it, George. I tried using this with this, but see how this is like a different... Low on item-to-item interaction. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it's definitely not like the... I don't know, I guess kind of like the Sierra / LucasArts type of like type of deal where it's kind of like there's always a point in that game where you try using everything on everything, and we really haven't run into that quite yet. I actually kind of think that's a bit refreshing. But I could understand why you might not feel that way. Okay. So I think this was a bit of a false flag here, because what I was trying to do there was, you can see that I can click on this and then he starts moving, and then I can click on the goat again. But I think that's not actually allowing me to do it. I was thinking maybe as the goat came close, I could like do something else to the goat, but I don't think that is the case. I can try again here. I have to say the goat's pretty funny though, because like the way that it throws the string back, the rope, I guess, back over its shoulder is quite endearing. As it continued to beat the heck out of myself. Yeah, those are the worst. Anytime that it kind of gets bled down into that kind of a moment is a bit of a bummer. Because ultimately that means that you've kind of like lost that, like you kind of lost that puzzle a little bit. I think the funniest one that I've had, at least on these playthroughs on stream, I wonder if we can we use this on here? Can we like pick it somehow?
I didn't have the first idea how to pick a lock.
Okay, at least you had the same idea I did. It's like maybe we open the gate and we get to a different section of it or something. But the... I remember so what I was saying was the one that really kind of made me laugh was in Toonstruck recently when we were playing through that one on stream. Like I accidentally figured the puzzle out for the clock. It was effectively like brute force, but like but not really. You know what I mean? That like it was kind of like just a total accident. I did look that up after the fact, that like the clock positioning, because that's kind of what the puzzle is, and it's the same every time. So I like watched a couple of the speedruns afterwards, and I was like, oh, okay, so I just happened to get lucky with it. It's like really funny. Yeah, it was kind of nice to have like to hear like from George being like, "Oh yeah, I don't know how to do this." All right. Don't know if there's anything else that we can do here. I feel like this guy who's appeared in here from the hay thing, he's got to know something, right? I would hope. Although with the comments that I've been seeing about how this is kind of an infamous
now?
puzzle.
Do you know anything about this piece of wire?
It looks like a handmade snare.
You never know.
Do you know anything?
It looks
Okay, so it's a snare. Hmm. Happens with the pony a few times. Got you. Difficulties finding the correct pixel. Yeah, that's true, Santa. Those are, that is worse. That is worse. Yeah, small red objects on green backgrounds. Those are always, those are always the worst. Hey, Caser Age. Am I going to be on for a while? I actually don't think so. I think I'm probably going to be wrapping up here in the next few minutes. And the reason being is it's, I just realized it's 2 a.m. So I probably need to get out of here. But good to see you, though. Big open areas. Those are the worst. When you have to kind of like do a little bit of pixel hunting. This game has had a couple tough ones, but I think I'm gonna blame my color blindness on most of it. I think we've given this guy everything else. I
I gotta go.
can't think of anything else to do to talk to that guy in particular. I guess we could have a drink. In fact, before we do this, let's make a save here because I think we will probably wrap up here. We did really good work today. We'll save over hay.
I was a
Right, let's try this. Oh, I guess we can just slam this thing. We just take the glass?
I'd managed to drink the thick, sweet brew. I felt strangely compelled to order another, even though my every instinct warned me against it. Somehow, I felt...
Okay, that's it.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Can we
May
order
I have
another?
another beer, please?
Certainly, sir. Same again?
Yeah, please. How is this stuff made?
That's the secret of the master brewer, sir. Each barrel is lovingly manhandled in time-honored fashion, suspended on skillfully tied ropes of the finest hemp, lowered into the cellar utilizing the forces of original gravity, like manna from heaven. I'm sorry, but the pump appears to be broken.
I could fix it for you.
I don't think so. This is a job for a professional electrician. Oh well, at least the glass washer is still working.
Okay.
It's not my dear, is it?
Thanks.
Needs an electrician. We've got an electrician card here.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
It just so happens I'm an electrician. Check out my credentials.
I think we've told this guy we're not
Well, no.
one, but
Isn't
that's
that
fine.
marvelous?
Classic George.
Here's a house bedeviled with faulty wiring of a wayward nature. Here's you, an electric man, with a little plastic card to prove it. I
Everything's
still want
coming
to
at
see what you
Millhouse.
can do before I let you touch me beer pumps. You can make a start on the glass washer.
Okay. All right, we've got access.
And when you finish that, will you take a look at the pumps?
Okay. Beautiful. This is a good time for us to put a pin in it. I think we've made some last minute progress. Very happy about that. Cool. All right, folks. That is all she wrote for today. That is a save. And we've got some tunes on now.